The federal government is suing the state of California over our sanctuary cities. This comes less than 24 hours before Attorney General Jeff Sessions visits Sacramento. Our 10 News anchor Brian Schlonsky has been tracking this from the 10 News Live Center. And Brian, you spoke to an expert about what this could mean for our state.
That's right, Steve, I did. I spoke to a former district attorney from right here in San Diego County. He says right now we are seeing a fundamental shift. Usually state and local law enforcement do everything they can to help one another. I'll show you here. Here is a copy of that lawsuit. This former DA says that this, something the law enforcement community has not seen before.
Now, I've been involved in law enforcement for over 40 years, and this is the most unusual thing that I have ever seen.
Paul Pfingst served as the DA in San Diego County for nearly a decade.
Generally, state and federal law enforcement try to work together.
But today, the bombshell lawsuit, the Justice Department alleging that California's status as a sanctuary state endangers federal agents. That suit alleges that there are 3 California laws specifically that intentionally obstruct enforcement of immigration law, which in turn harm public safety. Pfingst breaks down one of those laws.
The state of California has passed a law saying employers can be guilty of a crime if they voluntarily cooperate with federal immigration authorities. The Attorney General said, you can't do that.
Governor Jerry Brown has called the move a political stunt, tweeting, quote, "At a time of unprecedented political turmoil, Jeff Sessions has come to California to further divide and polarize America." But Pfingst says the divide happening here extends far beyond the Trump administration and current California politicians.
This is the first case I've ever seen where the federal government has sued the state and the state has said, we want to effectively obstruct your enforcement of laws.
The decision will ultimately be in the hands of the court. Pfingst says the question now, what happens to the collaborative task forces built between state, local, and federal authorities?
If it turns out that that cooperation ends, that is not a good thing for anybody.
As we mentioned, Sessions will be in California tomorrow. Multiple California politicians have spoken out already against this lawsuit, so of course we will be closely monitoring that visit. Reporting inside the 10 News Live Center, I'm Brian Schlonsky.
Certainly uncharted territory these days. Thank you, Brian.